point being engaged, being involved, waking up every day, knowing that today someone is going to give you a hug because you cared about them when no one else did. And you saw their pain and their grief, and you actually said, I can make that person's life better. And when you do that, what you get back. I see it all the time. I saw it with a good girl. What was her name the other night when I went to the methadone clinic? Just caring about people, just not treating them like they're nobodies, like they're insignificant. Because nobody. There for the grace of God go I. All of our lives, our realities are so fragile. One illness, one car wreck, one error in judgment, and the whole thing can just come crashing down. And it's, we're all always one crisis away from everything we built just going away. I lived through it, I know. I was worth about $180,000 whenever the financial crisis hit. And I just watched everything I have just slowly bleed out. Nothing I could do about it. Look at my kids that night when the bank said, no, you're on your own. We know you have great credit and you have all this equity in your homes and your cars and everything, and they're paid off, but we don't really care about that right now. We're scared shitless, and we're sure that the government will come in and bail us out. But good luck with your life. And that was my kids that night, and they were laughing and playing together and just happy and having no idea that their life was just turned upside down. And it would lead to my mom's death. It would lead to my parents living in a van when their house was paid for and free and clear for almost a year. They lived on the road on the van. Lived through so much, seen so much, survived so much. But I've learned from every bit of it because I've paid attention. I've recorded it all. I've seen. I was given a gift. That's what I'm looking at now and it's like I've been on this slow little adventure that's allowed me to see every rung of the ladder. When I was young, in my 30s, I was crushing the world and made lots of money and lived in very cool homes and drove very cool cars and enjoyed a level of success very few people ever attain. But I wasn't happy. I climbed the wrong mountain because money can money can rent happiness, but it can't buy it. And it was fun for a while until I had all the stuff I could possibly want. One time I had a Corvette convertible, a Mercedes convertible, and a Miata in my driveway. A 3,000 square foot house, California custom beach house without the beach because we were landlocked. Had the 60-inch Mitsubishi back when that was a big deal. I had speakers that you literally Carver speakers you could literally stand behind and you couldn't see because no one could see you. I was called an audiophile. I had $1,200 amps and had all the trappings of success and money and stuff, but I wasn't happy. Nothing like chasing a dream and then catching it and then realizing that wasn't the right dream to chase, that you'd gotten it all wrong, and now what? And that's the problem you see with the rock stars and movie stars and stuff. You see the ones that don't handle it very well and end up killing themselves or ODing or something. Is at some point, once you have the 3 cars and you have the big custom home and you have all the stereo equipment and all the TVs and all the trappings of success, and it was fun buying all that stuff, but once you buy all of it, What makes you happy when you wake up the following day? Sure, you enjoy playing, you play those things, and that's wonderful, and that is really pretty cool to have all the newest things. But after a couple of years of that, it's like, is this all there is? I've got all the things that people dream about, short of a yacht or some insane thing that I don't need, but everything I could possibly want, I have. We have parties every week at my house. I invite 30 people, and we get Hooters hot wings and booze for everybody, and we have a good time, and then they go home, and it's like, is that all there is? And I decided no. And I climbed the wrong mountain, and I walked away from what would have, all my friends, they're still in the business now. God, they're multimillionaires a dozen times over. Sean has over 100 employees. He was the kid I mentored. He looked up to me like I was God. He had a little lot down the street from ours. But it didn't make me happy. All the money in the world didn't make me happy. I learned that at age 30. And so what that did was it made me a lot more particular about what I put my time and passion in, because I did not want to be someone that was just doing it for the money. It had to be something that was important to me. Which is kind of what led us up to this crazy mess we're in right now, as far as me trying to explain this big vision. Because I went all in on this shit. I mean, good Lord. And we have traffic, so we're going to pause.